Not asking for help. Could apply to mental stuff or just challenging tasks in general. Always check on your fellow dude's mental health. Really helped a friend lately with his situation recently that he'd been keeping to himself. Fighting every fight. Hey, it's okay to walk away. Most fights aren't worth fighting. Even when the word, fight, isn't meant literally. I will straight up turn around and walk out of a dumb argument with someone cause I simply can't be bothered with that nonsense anymore. It's not worth the aggravation. You want to be pissed off about something petty? Have fun. I'm going to go do something productive or enjoyable, and you can sit there and stew. Figure it out. Or don't, I don't give a fuck. Not taking care of your finger and toenails. My dad was real bad about this until the day his nasty-ass long big toenail got hooked onto the foot rest of his lazy boy and got it pulled off when he put the rest down. Screamed like a little girl and he kept them trimmed from then on. Not moisturizing, especially hands and face. Yes, I had a boss who bragged about ignoring his doctor's advice to use lotion on his hands and arms because he's not a woman and not into that. His skin was always red and cracked. Bro, taking care of basic health and hygiene shouldn't be gendered. Being told to man up for every hardship, that showing sadness or emotion is weakness. Man up, more often than not, means, eat the shit I'm feeding you and shut up. Sleeping on the couch when the wife, girlfriend is upset. The only time I've slept on the couch on purpose was when we had babies who weren't sleeping well. Emotional suppression and suicide rates. Come on man, we're 80% of the total of suicides. That's something we should be alarmed of. This x 10 million. My funny, smart, kind, strong, light up the room. Amazing father of 3 and wonderful husband took his life last year. He left us with so much sadness, pain, and questions. He never once showed any signs or reached out for help. I wish he knew he could have come to us for help, no judgment. I wish he would have fought for himself the way I would have fought to the ends of the earth for him. Please reach out and talk about your feelings and mental health, especially men. You are loved and your life matters more than you'll ever know. Talking about fucking bitches 24/7. Specifically always saying, fucking bitches. Holy fuck, I got tired of by middle school. It still did not end by the time college ended. Maybe I just did not have good friends. But you didn't have good friends. Getting praised for changing diapers, giving your child a bath, etc. You're the parent. That's just taking care of your kid. It's not babysitting if it's your own child. Showing our cocks to each other. Wait, you guys don't do that? It's not usually just asterisk for the sake of a punchline, but rather the fact that we don't knock on each other's doors when we show up. If I'm outside pissing when you show up, or inside changing when you come in, I'm not embarrassed and I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. That being said, one time we were painting a room at this one dude's house and had plastic over the doorway. The plastic eventually got covered with a mist of paint. So, I did the only logical thing I could have done. I cut a slit in the plastic, stuck my dick through it at where approximate doorknob placement would have been, and yelled at him to, "Come here, man." Not being able to shed a single tear in front of each other. Unless it's a death or marriage, that's the only pass men get to cry in front of others. I was 14 when we had to put our dog down. I didn't cry when it happened because I wanted to be strong for my mum and I didn't want my dog's last view was me to look sad. But you can bet as soon as I was home I cried so much, and when I told my mum I didn't want to go to school the next day, she phoned the school and said what happened. School's response was, "It's just a dog. He should learn to man up." My mum hit the roof with anger and said that if any of my teachers said that to me when I went back, I had permission to stand up and tell them to, "Fuck off you cunt. Get my things and just walk out." I assume this message was passed along as I never had to. Death grip. Noided. Bro code goes a long way, but don't cheat on your partner and expect for you never to speak of it. No one deserves that. Neglecting mental health issues. Covering for sexual predators, rapists cause, they're your boy. Can't, don't cook. Basic cooking isn't hard. Quality cooking isn't hard. If I meet you and you tell me you don't know how to cook, I just assume you're half intellectually disabled. My roommate during my semester abroad in Australia didn't know how to boil pasta. My dude. It's on the package. It's not difficult. Porn addiction. I wish Reddit would have a block porn filter. That would be a good start, I think. Not going to the doctor. My dad, my uncle, my grandpa, myself, my cousins, none of us go to a doctor unless it's an emergency. And I mean, you cut off a finger, not a fever. For example, I had a fever for 4 days and on day 4 it hit 104 degrees. I only went to the hospital because my fiancé threatened to call an ambulance. Walking up on a stage and bitch slapping another man. Most people are taking his side as well. I have to disagree, it's assault no matter the reasoning. It's cringy as fuck to be proud about a head count. What's a head count? Like people they shot in the head? Blistering butt slaps. Blistering butt slaps, Batman.